Ladies and gentlemen, I am very excited to bring this powerful episode of the Sonder Experience to you. We got a singer, rapper, songwriter, somebody that I've known for a very long time. He's been in the game. He's running it. We got Reno Rich in the building today. He's joined by one of the nastiest hype men I've ever seen. We got Budda. You guys, this is somebody who has overcome the street life, who is really making a point to make a change in the world. I want you guys to check him out. Here we go.
Talked about. We're not gonna go, hey, we're gonna talk about this and then something else.
No, I got you for sure.
But first thing I do want to talk about, we are live. I want to know your backstory, bro. So where were you born?
Backstory, pretty much. So, for me, I was born in 16th Street and Broadway, right?
Here in Phoenix?
Actually, I was born in Federal Way, Washington.
Okay.
So, from Washington, I moved from Washington with my mom, my sisters, to Arizona, 16th Street and Broadway. I was like in a complex, the square. So I was from like a bad neighborhood, right? We left there and went to Sunny Slope. Pretty much, you've been in the slopes, you know about slopes. And back when I knew the slopes, it was crazy, right? Because the slopes was crazy. Now there's a bunch of tweakers or whatever. But the slopes used to be like real deal.
Okay.
For a minute. But when we went down there too, like I seen people get shot. Like that's when I seen my first bodies. Like
how old?
In front of 12 years old. When I seen my first body get dropped. Like and I seen somebody. His name was Mouse. He was riding a bike in front of slopes in my apartments. Boom, they come by, sprayed up, and it was crazy. And I watch him get dropped. And I'm outside the complex, too, and my mom was freaking out, like, Reno, get inside. And I seen that, that has a effect on your mind, too.
Well, that's going to be with you forever.
Yeah,
right.
As a kid. But at the same time, and then also across the street, what is crazy about this, too, is across the street, Hell's Angels lived across the street from me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they used to see me, like, my mom like sold dope straight up, and she would give me, if you know what selling dope is like, they have balloon bags, green balloons, red balloons, blue balloons. That's different things. So my mom would give me them as a kid, as 10 to 12 years old, 13. I'm out here like doing this.
So you were running for your mom.
Pretty much. And I'm out here, and one of the Hells Angels dudes, he was like, looked at me, he's like, yo, what are you doing? Like, what are you out here? Like across the street, he's like, yo, you need to get out here, like get out the streets, pretty much. So he came across the street, got me out the neighborhood, and was like, yo, come brush my horses for me. And I'll give you $100 every time you brush my horses. I'm scared of horses, bro. Like, they freak me out, too. Like, yo, I'm out here, like, trying to
fuck a horse, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to pet the horse. Like, no, I can't do that, bro. But that's what they did.
Did you have any idea what you were doing?
No idea what I was doing. All I knew I was running things for my mom, trying to provide for my sister and my family. Like, that's what we knew, and that's what we grew up on.
But with the handoff, you're a little kid. You're running out with a balloon. You talk to some fool. He gives you cash for the balloon. You don't have any idea what the fuck that is.
Yeah, and I had a gun on me too. By the time I was 12 years old, so I knew what it was. I knew what it was, but my mom always told me, like, and my mom, like I said, I respect this. R.I.P. my mom, But she always told me, she said, being a man is something you have to handle. And you take care of your family first, no matter what it is, whether you got a job or not. This is her job. That's what she knew growing up, too. So what she knew growing up is what she taught me.
Right.
And I got raised by a real gangster. And I always say that, too. Like, my mom was a gangster. Like, she was it for me.
Yeah.
Women are the strongest people you can ever meet in your life. They give birth, and they bring us into the world, right?
Right.
So, to me, I respect that. I respect women fully. And my mom showed me a lot of things that a lot of kids probably I would never show my son, right?
Right.
But she showed me a lot of things that I needed to know because I grew up like that.
Right.
And that's where I grew up at. So she taught me how to protect myself and take care of myself and how to provide for my family at an early age. So that's what I learned, right? So that's what you know. But
with that being said, how do you feel about it? Truthfully. Like, yeah, it's gangster, it's glorified, it's cool to think about, but on a deep level, you have a kid now. In 7 years, you'd be giving your kids drugs to run.
Nah, I never do that for my kids.
I'm saying,
yeah.
if you were your mother.
Yeah.
And in 7 years.
And I think my mother was wrong for it, but I think she should never put a kid in that situation. But for me,
just product of your environment.
And that's what we grew up in. Like, we didn't have none, man. We had none, like I said. So I understood at the time, and that's where I come in to give my son put him in a better position to make him feel something and have things that.
Were you the oldest?
No, I'm middle child. I'm youngest.
Okay.
So
Out of how many?
Me and Maria, and then Sierra. You know Sierra is my
Mhm.
middle. She's middle, but she's my stepsister too. But me and Maria. So Maria, my older sister, like that was pretty much my mom. And,
Yeah, yeah.
She raised me. She taught me a lot of things, and Budda knows Maria like real good, and yeah, she brought me up. Like that's what brought me up. And when I had none, and me and her have been through more than anybody could know.
Right.
Like we used to go.
And that's just the beginning, bro.
Yeah, that's
just the beginning.
that ain't nothing too.
You had to survive from childhood to adulthood, trying to raise a kid. It doesn't make sense,
I feel
bro.
like I had to be an adult my whole life
Mm-hmm.
because I never got to be a kid. That's the thing, and that's what's crazy about it is when I was 10, 9, 8, like 12 years old, like all the way up, I never got to be a kid because I had to.
And you know
grow
that
up.
mentally
I had to
fucks
grow
people up.
It does. It fucks you up, and that's one thing I will not do to my son. I want my son to have a good life. That's why I never had a dad, right? But I always had women around me. His mom comes from a good life. Me, I come from shit.
Right.
Straight up. So I want him to know the best of both worlds too at the same time. And no matter what I do, as long as I'm breathing, I'm gonna provide for that kid, and I'm gonna show him what I can do for him, and I'm gonna do the best I can do. But I'm not. Don't think I'm stable. I ain't good. Everyone looks at me like I'm good all the time, but I ain't good all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you got to be better.
Yeah.
You got to be better.
Hey, but what is one of my sayings? I always say, do better, be better.
Yeah.
I tell hey, you can ask anybody. I always go. I go, yo, be better, do better,
Yeah,
be
yeah.
better. But that's one thing I need to be on myself too. And I'm the hardest on myself.
Sure. That's why. So on TikTok and stuff, dude, I get a lot of hate, but I tell these fools, I tell them, I'm 29 years old. I've hated myself for 29 years old. You've hated me for 30 to 60 second clips.
Yeah.
There's nothing that you could say or do
You
to
know,
me that's going to hurt me more than
I
I
love
can.
that you say that. You say you're 29 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
When people tell me things, I go, I'm 25 years old.
Yeah.
I said, I'm 25 years old. I said, look at me like you guys are, everyone that usually hates on me, they're about 30 years old,
Mm-hmm.
older. And I said,
Oh, yeah,
yo,
I fucking hate you,
yeah,
bro. Yeah,
and
no.
yeah. They don't want to
Legit.
see me. They hate me. And I said, yo, I'm 25 years old. I said, I'm still learning. I said, what were you doing when you were 25? I'm
Right.
learning right now. Like, give me a chance at least. I said, I don't know what I'm doing yet. You think I got it all figured out? No, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm out here stumbling, taking care of my kid. I'm doing what I need to do.
Right.
But I'm not where I want to be.
Right.
That's not what I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? 25 years old.
Coming from that kind of childhood, you said something interesting to me today. You said, I'm not a rapper, I'm an artist.
Right.
What kind of segue did you have running from that childhood to what you're doing now with your music career?
So pretty much I say I'm not a rapper. I'm an artist because for one, I'm gonna go on this right here because I'm not a rapper. I don't just rap. I sing, I do all this. I write songs for artists. People pay me to get their music. I'm a ghostwriter, if you know
Okay.
what that is.
Mhm.
Like I write a lot of songs for a lot of artists in Arizona.
Bro, don't
People-
let the light skin
Yeah.
fool you. I'll fuck you up, bro.
Hey, we out here too. I write a lot of songs too, and I've been doing this.
wait. Actually, hold on.
Yeah. I don't
Never
know.
mind. Hey, I told you had 2% fucking running through your veins, bro.
Oh my god, here we go.
You look like Casper's
Hey,
shadow.
I'll take you under my wing, bro. I accept you, bro. You're
I
good.
see how it is. You roast me when I don't have a mic.
Yeah, you can't come back
You
at me.
can't-
I'm
yeah,
good.
come back.
I'm good. Take his fucking mic if you got something to say. There you go. See? All talk. Wonder bread looking motherfucker.
Oh my god. Hey, here we
I'm
go.
just playing. I'm just playing.
Man, I gotta
Toast. Toast.
I gotta go.
No, I'm just kidding.
There you go.
I'm just playing.
Hey, back to some real shit.
Okay.
So like I said, I'm not a rapper.
My bad. dude.
I'm an artist.
Sorry. Go ahead.
You got. He called you Wonder Bread, bro.
I know.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked.
At least you didn't call him Bubbles.
That's fucked.
I'm sorry, bro.
You can have it, bro. Give me the trash. Give me the trash. I'll take the trash.
I
Yeah,
need my
no.
comfort
No.
level.
Fuck.
man.
All right. Here.
That's a sloth.
There's your sloth. There's your sloth. Stroke a furry wall. You're good, bro.
That's hilarious, dude.
Go. Sorry.
What were we talking about?
We're talking. So I asked you, why do you say that you're an artist, not a rapper? Because
So-
you definitely rap.
Yeah, I rap,
But it's
I
stronger
sing, but
for
I
you.
write music too. So, and even when I first started making music, right? I never tried to be famous. I never tried to do nothing like that. I made music because I went through depression. Like I went through deep depression. I have a song literally called Depression.
You also have a song called Still Good.
Yeah, right.
So
you know that too. That's
yeah,
crazy.
of course.
So, and Still Good was one of the first songs I made. So when I met Kyle Burkett, too, I was like, I wasn't really making music.
Now Kyle's who? Your producer?
Yeah, he does. He works with a lot of Chicago artists too. Like he's putting people on right now.
I've seen you guys on stage together.
Yeah.
The stocky white dude, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
tattoos.
him.
And, yeah, Kyle Burkett, man. That's my brother.
Kyle
he makes
Burkett.
all my beats. That's what I'm signed with right now. We're at Diamond Records. So, like,
Okay.
he makes all my beats. He records me, and I do this shit for free because of him. He believed in me like when I didn't believe in myself, and I didn't even know I could like had the potential I had.
Mm-hmm.
And he pretty much told me like, yo, I made a song called Young and Rich. My first song I ever made. I was like, young and rich, boy, I want to be young and rich. And he was like, yo, you ever sang before? And I was like, nah. He's like, sing that song. I was like, young and rich, boy, I want to be young and rich, young. And then he was like,
damn.
He said, that's it right there. And he was like, that's it. And I was like, what do you mean that's it? He's like, that's a song. So that song ended up doing like that. And then ended up me and him doing 7. I think the tape I'm about to do is like our 7th tape that we're doing with him. And he took care of me as a brother. Like, he never asked me for none. I wrote songs with him, for him. We've done a lot of things together too. Like, so.
How long have you? When's the first time you put pen to paper?
Pen and paper. Right after what is that? Fuck, what is that album called? 50 Cent. Get Rich or Die Trying.
Okay.
You know that album?
Yeah.
So right after I heard that album, that's when I started writing.
Okay.
I said, Mini Man, where's that for
Right.
So when I heard that album, I was out back on a swing, and there's a song in this is crazy. It's like, oh shit, son, pull up, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And I'm on the swing, and I was like, I just came out the hood, right? So I like, that's PTSD, and I'm like sitting on the swing, and I start ducking, and I'll have my headphones in. It's like, and it's a 50 Cent song I'm listening to, and I start ducking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what? But after I heard that album, that's when I started writing. I was like, yo, 50 Cent, like, it's one of my favorite artists, too.
So how old were you?
Probably 11.
Okay.
Maybe 11.
Damn. You've been doing this for a long time, bro.
Well, right now, when I say long time, I've been probably... So I dropped my first mixtape, Young and Rich, when I was 14, 15.
Okay.
And now I'm on my 7-1. I'm 25. So
Yeah.
I've been doing it 14 and 25.
How old were you when you first got on stage?
My first show I ever did,
And what the fuck does that feel like?
I was 15, I think, when I did my first show ever, and I was nervous, bro. And I have a video of it. It's on like online. And I kept going like this. I kept grabbing my hat. I was so nervous doing it, and I killed it. Like,
You got one of the sickest hype men here, bro, because I see every video of you on stage. There he is with his fucking phone, dude, hitting every lyric better than you. He's fucking killing it, dude. How long have you known him?
Since, I want to say like 2014, honestly.
Did you guys grow up together?
Not like that.
In school, or how'd you meet?
Nah.
His cousin Dylan.
You know Brandon? Dylan?
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
Dylan?
yeah.
Too, we met through them too, and then me and him got real close, bro. Like,
Yeah.
He's done some real things for me. So you want to hear a funny story?
Kiss
real
him.
quick? I'm not gonna
No?
kiss him.
Oh, my bad. I read the room wrong.
No. So, hey, can I tell you a funny?
Sloth.
Let me tell you a funny story. So, back in the day when you remember when I know you've been over to their house over there, right?
Yeah.
So we're over there. We're outside. This
Your
dude.
new spot?
No, 51st.
No.
and,
The same
Thomas.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been over
Yeah,
there.
they moved. So we're outside. This one dude was just yapping his mouth to me, and you know how I am. And I go outside,
cute.
and yeah, bro, cute, looking just real
Hell
cute.
yeah, real small.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, so get to the point, fuck you. But
What happened?
Hey, this dude, he goes, hey, he's like, you're a Mighty Mouse, and I said, what the fuck? And I thought about it in my head, like, you know who Mighty Mouse is?
Yeah.
So that
Do you know who? Dude, I'm fucking older
That
than
shit
you. Do
pissed
you
me
know who
off.
Mighty Mouse
Hey,
is?
he called me Mighty Mouse. Hey, this grown ass man called me Mighty Mouse, and I was like, all right, I'm sliding you right now. Like
Okay.
that, you hurt my feelings. I'm Mighty Mouse right now. So I go,
All right.
wham, and this little Frankenstein to the wall. And little do I know, he goes like this. He pulls out a knife out of his fucking pocket. I didn't see it. And I'm walking back up, and Budda comes in, like, grabs me, throws me out the way. He gets stabbed in his arm 4 times for me. And I didn't see that. I would have got stabbed in my stomach and everything. I'd probably be dead if it wasn't for him. He saved my life. You know what I mean? And
So
that's
here's the
real.
thing, dude. I'm back in the day. I was hard.
Yeah,
I was a gangster.
Yeah,
I was tough.
You still are. Don't let them fool you. Don't
I'm
let the weight
grown
loss
now.
fool you.
I'm grown. Yeah, no, I feel
Don't
like
let the weight loss fool you.
I mobbed up into your house one time, dude, and somebody took me into the back room. Your brother had just hurt himself. He just sliced his hand. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I think it was your brother. First time meeting him.
My older brother, yeah.
Yeah. He monster.
Yeah.
He mobbed me up into the back room and he opened up this safe, dude, and there was a fucking grenade in there.
Yeah. We still got it.
Dude, I was tripping out because I was hard.
Yeah,
I was hard.
You were hard. Hey, I know you were hard too, and that's crazy. Monster in there, bro. Like that's why I'm saying. I be in the thing. They go when they have parties. They go like this. They'll come to me, throw me a strap, and we'll be around like sitting here. And I'm like, what the fuck I got a strap for? And then
dude, I'm taking shots with your brother. He's got a cast on. He's got a bulletproof vest on. He's telling me how he's blind and can't see.
Yeah.
And he's like, whoever I'm taking this shot with, which was me, he goes, whoever I'm taking this shot with, I'll still fuck you up. And I was like, bro,
you're blind.
I just met you. Like, I like you. Why are you talking shit? And then he started telling me about his hand. And then he took me in the back room to show me his nuts. And I was like, dude, I can't deal with
Wait,
this.
what? Try the nuts or the grenade?
Yeah, to dick up on me.
Yeah.
When you pull open a fucking treasure chest and you have a grenade in there,
Yeah.
you don't have bigger nuts than a grenade.
No, yeah.
What am I gonna do?
That's crazy.
What am I gonna do?
Right?
There's nothing you can do.
So you riding with Mighty Mouse, dude.
Hey, I love
What?
you.
Yeah, I love you too.
I'll show you Mighty Mouse, baby. Come here. No.
Yeah, it's a Mighty Mouse. You got to ride or die for real. I feel like you would ride with him till the fucking wheels fall off.
Oh, hell yeah.
No, yeah.
I've been
and he
since
knows.
I met him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he knows this too because about me, a lot of people, people call me Torpedo, bro. Like back in my day, I got down, bro. Like, and I'm small. I'm 5'6", 5'7" on a good day. So I'll take 5'7" on a good day.
Right, double
but
socked up. I got you.
yeah, like I took care of my.
What, man?
Yo, I would be pissed the calls I would get that he got fucked up or, hey, I had a fight last night. Cody didn't help me, this and this. Like, motherfucker, call me.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, Cody,
I
you're
would
gonna hear
fucking-
this later, but fuck
Oh
you.
yeah, Cody.
You're soft. Hey, Cody,
Hey,
you're soft.
That's fucked up, bro. Cody's one of
like-
my best friends, dude. Don't even be like that. Don't be like that, dude.
All right.
No.
What is it, Cody
No.
Olsen?
Hey.
Cody.
Oh, that Cody Olsen.
Back up off the mic a little bit.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Or just like scoot it.
Bro, don't. Hey, all right, sorry.
Nah,
fucking
this
Cody,
guy right
bro.
here, bro. It's my
Nah,
partner, bro.
but
Yeah.
I'd be pissed. Like,
We-
motherfucker, like, I'm right here. Like, fucking call
Hey,
me.
every time I make a new song or something, I call him. He'll pull up to my crib. I'll show him my new song before we even record it or nothing too. Like that's how close we are. Like we've been doing this for a minute, so
Right.
that's my guy. I put my trust in him, just like I respect him enough to take care of me, so I don't get beat up no more.
What happened? You were rolling with Brandon for a little bit, weren't
Brandon
you?
Reed?
Yeah.
I love Brandon. We still hang out with him too. That's my. I always call like they're not my cousins, right? But I said these are my cousins.
I thought he was doing music with you too, or was like at least involved in that.
He was trying to manage me for a little bit.
Oh, that's
so,
right.
He put me on. He did do good job. You guys put me on the Kasky show.
Yeah, he got you there.
Yeah, he got me a show for open up for Kasky. So he
I
was
don't
doing
know
his
who
shit,
Kasky
but
is.
I have no idea who that is,
you don't
bro.
know who Kasky is?
Nah,
He
dude, I've been out of the
signed to
game.
Cash Money.
Huh?
He signed the Cash Money.
Oh, okay. That's
I mean,
cool.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool too. I didn't really know Kasky either, but like we did it and it was a big show. Like I shut that show down too. Like
Right.
and he put me on a couple shows and I shut down too. And I was like, yo, I respect you a lot for putting me on like that, but it just ended up not working out. Like because I was trying to do a lot more than he was ready for, I think, at the time. And then
Well, and he was trying to start a family. He was
Yeah.
trying to do,
yeah, right.
How did he do that, bro?
Do what?
How did he land her?
Oh my god, here we go. Hey, this alright.
Because he was with your sister,
Right?
and I thought she was beautiful.
Oh my god.
thank
We're
you,
doing
thank
this?
you.
Hey, we're doing this?
I loved her. She was always super nice to me.
Yeah. That's how we grew up.
This is on you.
Respect. To get respect.
Where did she come from?
Who?
How
His
much
lady
money
now?
does Brandon have? I'm not talking shit.
No, yeah. I know,
I'm
I
not
know.
talking shit. She's straight Instagram model. Right? I don't even like her posts or anything because I'm like, I don't want Brandon to see this shit. I don't want
Hey, no, I like him. And
and I see you like every single one of them. I'm like,
Hey, but I tell Brandon all the time, I'm like, yo, like, your girl's bad, bro. I tell him too, so he knows it, but he respects that too because I'm like, yo, you did. I'm like, how did you do this, bro? You got.
they
lucky.
seem cool together, bro.
Yeah.
She
They-
came out of
they
left
just got a
field,
kid.
dude.
They
What?
have
Now they
have
got
a
a kid
kid.
together.
Now they have a kid. Yeah, King.
He's a cool little kid too.
Yeah.
He's cool.
He's a father now, bro. That's a trip.
It's trip.
You're
We're
a
all
father. I'm a
fathers.
father. That's a.
Hey, remember when
Are you a
like
father?
I
This is
think
Daddy
you
Blake.
Me either.
were- Daddy Blake, but he's next now. We just put some voodoo on him.
Damn.
Please no.
He's
You're
hey,
on it, bro.
Hey, he's about to go to a strip
It's
club
gonna
and
be
not,
so random.
He's never been.
not come back. What?
He's never been.
All right, what are we doing out there?
Nothing. Nothing, bro. I love Jesus, bro.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I got you. I love Jesus too.
So, okay, back to. You've done 7 mixtapes.
I think about seven. Yeah, about 7, maybe.
Yeah, because Youre Rich.
Young
the
and
first one.
Rich, Still Good, Just in Time, something.
Oh hell yeah, that was my favorite one.
Yeah, something.
That was my favorite one.
I don't know, man. Like, and I don't keep track on it. I just drop them, bro. I have so much music out right now. It's not even funny. Like,
Rolling Stone, King
like,
Me.
my biggest thing is if I ever die, something happens to me, like God forbid, you know what I mean? I have enough music to go for a while.
Yeah.
Saying that's my biggest thing. And this is crazy. The other day, Cody, actually, your best friend.
Yeah, I
Your
love
best friend,
Cody.
your best friend,
Shout
Cody.
out Cody.
He was playing one of my songs, and my son was out back. He never heard my music before, and he goes, "That's my dad." And I was like, you know what that feels like is when somebody's playing your music and your own kid goes, "That's my dad." And I was like, yo, that's fucking dope.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fucking dope. Like, your kid knows who you are. He don't even know. Like, he hears your music and goes, "That's my dad. That's my daddy." Like, that's a good feeling, man. And that's
How much of your past personal experiences do you sink into your lyrics?
show.
Like, can people know? So I know a lot of artists and a lot of rappers who make music for the people that will be listening to it.
Right.
Somebody may never been in the streets, but they'll make gangster music because gangsters will listen
I'll
to
make
it.
gangster music.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm saying I know. So I'm asking right now, how much of yourself is poured into your lyrics?
And this is what I'm gonna say. I say, go ahead.
I say personally, all of them.
Really?
Every song.
So the difference between me, like, you know, I'm from the streets, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sitting here talking about, oh, I'm shooting somewhere, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Like, we don't talk. I talk about things that people can relate to, right? I have a song called Depression. I said, depression got the best of me. I've been looking out my window, thinking about my moment. A lot of people talk about me, like something like that. And then when you talk about that song, I was talking about my mom passing away in that song 3 years ago before she actually passed away.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. I just dropped a song, No More, on my new tape. And I said, I don't want this no more. Like, and I'm talking about my mom too. Like, right next to my mom in the sky, I got a halo. Shooters on the ground, still moving, that's when I say so. But right now, got $1 in the dreams to let her pesos. Case closed, nobody really fuck with me. I done did it for y'all, no one showed love to me. Try to put a bullet in my head, backstab, I really lost a couple friends, but I always stay true to me. You know what I mean? Like,
My fucking dick is hard, bro.
oh my God.
Go ahead.
So it's real, bro. Like, every song I make, and I had this is what's crazy. I was at Taco Bell one day, and this lunch lady, one of her kids, there was a bunch of kids there, 15-year-old kids. I'm sitting there staring at me, and I'm like eating, and they're like, yo, this little girl, 15-year-old girl comes up to me, and she goes, are you Reno? And I was
Oh,
like,
really?
yeah, and I go, yeah, what's up? And her mom came up to me right before I left. She's like, can you sign this? I signed a receipt. So I signed this receipt, and then fucking 5 years later, right, I do a show, and I get a fucking picture. A portrait. It's hanging up in my room right now. It's a big-ass picture. You made a picture, and it says R.O. on the bottom. The same receipt I fucking signed 5 years ago.
Oh, that's cool, bro.
That was the coolest shit I ever had in my life.
Yeah, yeah.
5 years ago, when I met this fucking 15-year-old girl, she just turned 20 years old, made me a fucking portrait, and gave it to me.
Right.
And with my signature on
So
it,
she
too.
held on to it.
Yeah, for her whole life.
You got
And-
people that believe in you, bro.
Yeah.
You got people that are
And
riding with you.
I've had a kid that a 15-year-old kid too. He said they had to do an English project in school, I guess. He said, "What's your favorite song?" Like lyrics. It was Still Good.
Yeah.
And one of that songs.
Yeah, yeah.
He wrote his lyrics on it and sent me it, like his whole like essay that he did. I'm like, you know how, like that shit to me, that's just cool.
Right.
Like I'm there for that. That's what. Obviously, I'm doing something right because it's not about me. I don't care. Like, I don't make music for everybody. You know, it's if you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, there's a lot of people who don't like my stuff either. But I'm doing it because I love to do it, and I'm trying to change. Like, I'm doing it for a reason. I'm passionate about my shit. I work hard for what I do,
Hell yeah.
and I'm not just making bullshit music. I'm doing everything. I can do whatever you're doing times two. Step up to my game. You better catch up.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are playing catch up on me. Like I'm that's how confident I am. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like I'm playing mustard, bro. I'm not doing good at all. Where can everybody find your stuff at?
Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud.
What are they looking up?
Reno Rich music, man.
It's Reno Rich music, dog.
That's what it is right there.
What else? So we talked a little bit about your coming up. I know that was, like I said, I know that was just the beginning. What
Yeah.
other struggles have you run into, dude?
So, one little story I want to tell you right now. So when we were young, I was like probably 13. It was on Easter one day. This is like right before I really got into music. I was at my house. We're setting up a little fucking volleyball court up in my house. My house got raided. I know a lot of people don't know that too. My house got raided, and Danny Sierra, my little sister's dad, he did a couple years in prison and shit. Like on Easter, my house got ran up in. They had SWAT team at my house. Like fucking, they pulled out 7 bricks. 7 bricks of weed, AR-15 and shit, just because he was holding it for like his homeboy across the street or whatever. And my mom didn't go to jail. He took rap for everything, you know what I mean? So, like, we've been through shit like that too. Like, and people don't know that we've been through a lot. Like, I would go times with me and Maria. She knows this. Like, we wouldn't go like a week without eating at times, and that's real shit. Like, not eating, and then we got to talk about one day. And I was like,
you fucking love taco, bro.
yeah,
bro.
hey, we love talking about it, and I couldn't even eat, bro. I was like,
Yeah.
yo, it's you eat. Because I was like, we don't know the next time we're going to eat. So we've been through that struggle. Like, we know real struggle, but we don't brag about shit. Like, we don't talk about this. We don't talk about that. We hurt inside, but that's what makes you who you are, right?
Right. 100%, dude. 100%.
And I know you've been through a lot of shit, too, so you understand.
Sure.
So everyone has a story. That's why I say
Everybody's been through shit, dude. It's just some people are better at hiding their demons than others. A lot of people like to pretend they don't have any. That's the difference about me and a lot of people.
I have demons. I have a lot of demons.
Sure.
And I know you. I'm gonna ask you this. Like, wait, you were drinking, right, for a long time?
I was a drug
Doing
addict,
drugs,
alcoholic, gang member, drug dealer. I was an adulterer. I was a piece of shit, man.
Yeah. And for me too, like, and I don't even know if I want to say this right now, but I'm gonna say it. But so I got real bad on like pills, and lean and pills. Like, we would just take 30s.
Isn't that crazy when you're in the middle of it, though? It's the most fun you can have, bro.
Yeah.
I'm serious. I'm not
I've
dipping
been
your
there. cigarettes
cigarettes in promethazine, bro, and
Yeah.
smoking and getting all fucked
Right?
up, and then you have
I
a
don't know
second.
about that. No.
Hey,
Well, I do, dude.
I know. And when I was so fucked up, that was some of the best music I've ever made in my life.
But I'm saying, if you have a minute to yourself and you're sitting alone with just you and your thoughts, you have to ask yourself, what the fuck am I doing? Because there's no fucking career in that, dude.
Right.
There's no future. There's no
There- there ain't.
401k and
But
drug dealing.
I'm gonna say this right now because that's a temporary numbing pain, right? For your pain, that numbs it for a moment.
Right.
But and I understand it too because we've been through it, so I get it too. But that shit would numb you temporarily for whatever reason, and it sucks. Like, it sucks, and that's something nobody should ever go through, is having pain and shit like that. Being depressed, having anxiety, doing all that, like, that, it's fucked up.
No, it's bad,
Like, being
dude.
depressed is fucked up, bro. Like, that's scary.
There ain't no
Like,
fun.
you want to fucking
No.
kill yourself, bro, and you're not gonna tell nobody about it. And then what happens one day you sit here and drink a little too much, and then you want to do something crazy, or you.
Bro, I like the way you fucking talk. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you
Go.
good. Like, you get too sad a little bit, right? And then you're sitting here, and then what do you want to do when you're by yourself? That's the most dangerous time. I heard this, and I know this for a fact. When you're by yourself, that's when you're most dangerous, right? Because you're alone. You know your true self when you're by yourself. That's the true you. You can put on 20 faces around other people. When you could, I could hang out with 20 people, right? And I'll be like, yo, I'm good. Like, everyone, what's up, bro? Yeah, do this, do that. And I go home to myself. You know how sad I am? I'm like, I'll put on a front for fucking 2 hours for what?
Yep.
Like, this is me. And when I'm by myself, like, I like to do stupid shit because I deal with depression. I deal with that shit too. You know what I mean? And it's scary. It's very scary.
Do you feel that your music is a way out for you?
That's the only way out for me. That's the reason music for me is my depression.
That's your peace, huh?
That's my peace. Because if I didn't have that, I wouldn't be here right now.
Sure.
And there's 2 reasons I'm here: is my music and my son.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be here. And you know how many times I thought about not being here?
Yeah, bro.
And I'm sure you've thought about that too, many
Sure.
times. And I've done my piece, and you know this too. I don't know if I want to talk about that, but
No, fuck that. Talk about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I don't know.
Get gutter with it, bro. Get dirty. This is real. This is a chance for your fans and stuff to know behind the curtains.
So pretty much, I went, like I said, depression, right?
Mm-hmm.
I went through this shit bad, like bad, bro. And I fell deep, and I fucking just fucked up when I bought a bottle of Jack, went to my house, and I fucking drank it straight to my dome. So I hanged myself in my clothes, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up. And my sister found me. She saved my life. My older sister saved my life, bro. Like, and that shit's deep. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And I didn't want that. And then now that I think about it, when I'm older too, like I try to kill myself, you know? And that's what depression does to you. That's why I like talking about it. You know, like I had a bunch of people in my house, like my family, and they were mad at me, and everyone's mad at me, and I was like trying to send me to like a whatever it is, like place, and I was like, no, that's not what I need.
Or something.
And I was like, yo, it was a moment that I had. I said I just lost my mom, for one, and that was my best friend, and then I wasn't seeing my son at the time, and it was just everything at once, and I tried to do something stupid, right?
Yeah.
And my sister fucking saved my life. My older sister saved my life. She found me, and what I felt more worse for is I know when you do stupid shit like that, you hurt people around you more than you hurt yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because you'll fucking destroy everyone around you. And my sister seeing what she seen when she found me was not good. You know what I mean?
Do you think... So, I don't know anything about the music industry. I don't even pretend to know. But to me, it feels like people would see that or know that about you and prey on it.
Yeah.
Is that... Like, do you feel that people are grimy enough to take advantage of low... peaks like that or low valleys like that?
I mean, they will, but it's people don't know me like that. Like you said, like they don't know me like that. So what I say in my music, if you really listen to my music, I'm talking about everything. If you really sit here and listen to my music, right? Yes, no.
You didn't feel it in the lyrics.
If you listen to what I'm saying, I'm telling you, like straight up, like what I'm doing, what I'm going through, and everything. But you have to actually listen. You can't just be like, oh, this is a good song.
Sure.
I'm gonna vibe out. But if you actually listen to what I'm saying, it's like you'll be like, damn, like that's fucking crazy. Like it's.
Do you find it hard to work with other artists? Because everybody's scrambling to the top, and I feel like in that industry, people will do whatever they need to do to be on top. They'll sell you out for a song.
Yeah, they would. Everyone.
Is that am I right?
Too many times.
Really?
Yeah.
And so, what have you learned then? What do you stay away from? What do you know to trust? Do you trust?
I don't trust nobody.
Yeah.
I trust myself. And that's crazy. Like I said, bro, I've been stabbed. I've been shot like 2 times. So, like, for me, even with music, when you start doing music, it's crazy. A lot of people hate, right? There's a lot of people, when you start, like, really doing shit like the way I'm doing it, too, and I'm not cocky. Somebody told me this. Listen, hold on. I want to say this. Hey. Listen, somebody said, Reno.
You fucking listen.
Hey.
Go ahead. Sorry, my bad.
Hey, somebody said, Reno, you're the most cockiest, humble motherfucker I've ever met in my life.
Sorry, bro. Sorry.
Flashbacks. I said, I'm the most cockiest, humble motherfucker you ever met in your life.
That's true, bro. You have to be, though.
I was like, I respect that. Like, I get it, too. Like, I was like, I appreciate that. Like, I'm allowed to be humble and cocky at the same time because I'm not going to be letting nobody push me around on no bullshit, too.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people that don't like me. Like, I've done shows before. People try to jump on stage and, like, get busy with me. I have my boys get busy with them. That shit didn't work out too good for them, on their favor, but... Yeah.
Why? What happened?
So we're at... where we at? The Underground?
In Mesa.
Okay.
Underground.
Yeah, we were, like, doing a show, and somebody's, like, sitting here yapping their fucking mouth off stage, and I was like,
we're talking about they didn't do enough time or some shit like that.
Yeah, so I fucking just kicked this fool in the head. I said, I was like, hey, I'm like sitting here, I looked at my boy, and I was like, yo, like, there's probably like 20 or 30 of these motherfuckers, and there's only like 10 of us. So I'm like, all right, I looked at him, looked back, and I was like, wham, just kick him, and then we go down, we jump off stage. And then I get pressed, bro. They're all coming at us right now. Like, and
then held back in the corner.
Yeah, one of my boys threw me, and they're like, "You're too valuable, bro." And they threw me in the corner, like, wouldn't let me eat, bro. Like, I'm like trying to eat the whole time. But I was like, yo, that was the stupidest shit I could have ever done because I kicked this fool off stage. I'm on stage and just kick him in the head. I was like, yo,
that's Mighty Mouse shit, bro.
That's Mighty Mouse, huh?
That's Mighty Mouse shit.
Yeah, that is. Hey, I'll take it too.
That is.
And then they took care of it, and after we're like, all right, we're good.
So they didn't want them to end up leaving.
Yeah, but
there's 20 heads on them and 10 on you, and they left.
Oh, we.
How hard you kick this guy?
They left, and he still put on.
I'm
the
telling
show.
you right now, bro.
Oh,
if
hey.
anybody kicks me in the fucking head while I'm
Yeah,
jamming
you
out
get
to some
beat up.
tunes, I'm up there.
Hey, I'm pretty sure I can't.
And I'm getting you. You want to eat? Fucking all you can eat
I
buffet,
said-
bro. You can have whatever you
See,
want.
that's me too. I said, bro, I don't care how big you are, how small you are. Like, I'll get my ass whooped 9 times out of 10, but I'll fight you, bro. Like, I don't care.
Bro, I ain't getting
Hey,
kicked in the head.
Hey, yeah.
I'm not paying money for my ticket to get kicked in the head by
Hey,
a dude that's cool with being called Mighty Mouse. It's not gonna happen. I'm just playing, bro.
That's where you and I are different, man. I get kicked in the head at a show like that, and I'm probably gonna go, yeah, you know what? I deserve that.
Oh my
I
god.
shouldn't have done that. My bad.
I shouldn't be talking.
Hey, that's my fault. That's my fault.
Fair enough. I'll let it
That's
slide.
fucking
Touche. What's the next step for you, dude? What are you doing right now?
So
What are you
we're-
grinding on?
We're gonna drop Rock Bottom.
That's the next album?
That's the next project. So it's not a. I'm calling it a mixtape because
Oh,
after
okay.
I drop Rock Bottom, I'm gonna change my whole music up. It's gonna be totally different.
What do you mean?
So, Rock Bottom is Rock Bottom.
Okay.
Every song in there is like sad. And these songs I've recorded over like two years time.
Okay.
Probably. So they've been done and they're still good songs. They're still relevant now.
Right.
So I've been recording these songs for a while, and then we just put them all together and we're like, yo, we're gonna do this. So after we drop this, I'm gonna do my first album. My first album is gonna be called Wesley Carter.
What's the difference between an album and a mixtape?
So, I mean, there's not really a difference, I guess. If you could say like a mixtape is you're putting out when you do an album. I want my album to chart on Billboard. That's the difference for me.
Okay.
But like, I want my shit to hit. Like,
But mixtapes have done that.
yeah. Well, I got numbers on my mixtapes. I'm on DatPiff. Like, my numbers on DatPiff are crazy,
Okay.
and my numbers on fucking my mixtapes are crazy. Like, you know, I do numbers too. I think on SoundCloud, like total overall, all my numbers, I have over 1 million, probably like 1 million views on all my songs too,
Wow.
which is cool. But you know,
That's
still
big.
It's not big enough for me.
Well, that's
Yeah.
admirable.
Yeah, but so for me, so a mixtape.
Do you find it? Let me ask you a question. I don't mean to cut you off.
No, go.
Do you find it hard to take compliments like that because of the stuff that you've come through? Do you think
Yeah.
you always can work
I
harder?
don't like compliments, bro.
Well,
If-
fuck that, dude. You have to take them. I don't
Okay.
like them either.
I don't. Hey, a lot of people tell me this all the time because everyone tells me shit. And I'm like, yo, don't. And because I get big headed. So thing I mean, like I said, I'm a cocky. I'm the most cocky confident motherfucker you ever met.
Yeah.
So once you give me compliments, I start getting big headed.
But if
And
you think
I don't
everybody's full of shit, just gassing you up all the
I think they're
time,
full of shit, bro. But and I know what I'm capable
a
of.
million views say you're not.
And yeah, and you know who my cousin is, right? Skylar's. You know Skylar,
Oh yeah.
his brother, right? He's MDT Records. Shout out to them. But they're doing work right now out in Houston. Like they're moving. He just bought a Rolls Royce fucking Wraith, bro. Like
yeah.
rap that shit. Like that's cool.
He's always been balling. I've
Yeah.
always wondered what the fuck that
He's
guy.
balling. Yeah, he's that guy, bro. Like
I've never even met him, and I love this guy.
yeah, he's that guy. He just did a song with Filthy Rich, Frosty, and
Damn, I wish
he
I
was
knew who
moving,
these
bro.
people were, bro.
When I moved to Texas and I was out there for like 4 months, maybe like four or 5 months, and he was just working, bro. And he would take me out, and I go to these clubs, bro. Like, and I'm like, yo, this is what it feels like to be rich. I'm so broke. Like, this is what it feels like. I was like, yo, I could not live this lifestyle, bro,
Right.
because this is what rich people do every night.
Right.
Like, no, you can go out, like, and you spending money, like, you know, you're riding around. When I got picked up from the fucking airport in a Rolls Royce fucking Wraith, there's stars in the fucking ceiling, bro. I'm sitting here like, I ain't built for this, bro. I've never seen this in my life. Like, this ain't me, but it's little shit like that keeps you grounded. You know what I mean?
I don't know if I could do it, bro.
I feel like I just get real tired of that life. Like I feel like that.
Oh, I
has to
wouldn't
be
get tired of it. I would
exhausting.
just get dirty. If I had the money to do the kind of drugs and be the kind of
Bro,
person
I'd
that
be a-
I think I would do,
I couldn't have money like that. That's
I
what
would
I'm
be-
saying.
I would do bad.
I'd be yeah, I'd be bad too.
I just got to be honest.
Yeah, me too. And I agree with you 100%. Like, and that's what is dangerous, bro. You gotta. That's why I said balance, bro.
That's a real fear of mine, man.
Yeah.
Because of
mine
my TikTok stuff, because of this podcast, because of the big dreams that I have, I'm gonna make it. It's just a matter of time.
Oh,
I don't know how
hey.
close to success I
Hey,
am.
I'm gonna come back here. So shake my hand real quick.
All
So a year from now, I'm coming back here, and this is gonna be double what it is right now.
100%.
100%.
100%.
I
I hope we're at the very least in the studio and not still in the
We
studio.
will, dude. You're,
this room?
you're shitting on this room, bro. But this fucking
I love this room, bro.
this is my room, dog. This is where it happened. I've wanted to be a podcaster since I was 14 years old. Before it was even popular. Before people were doing it.
That's crazy. I'm happy you actually started doing this too, because when I heard you were doing it, I was like, yo, and like your weight loss journey and thing too. Like I'm sober. Look, I just seen you, bro, and I was like, yo, you look good, bro.
Yeah.
From when I've been seeing you in what 2 or 3 years.
It's been about 4 years since I saw you.
4 years.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, like you look good, bro. I'm proud of you.
I'm
Keep that
trying,
shit
dude.
up,
I feel
too.
good.
I sent you a message the other day too, between me and you too, but.
Well, you know I
And
tear up
I
when
mean
you
everything
say
I
that
said to
shit,
you, bro,
dude.
too, and I was like,
I do, man.
And I
Because
mean that.
I'm a big softy, bro.
Yeah.
On the inside, I got
But
feelings.
hey,
like
you've
a
always taken care
motherfucker.
of me, bro. You've always been good to me too. So I was like, yo, when I talked to you, I was like, I sent you a message. I was like, yo,
Yeah.
look, I'm proud of you.
No,
And
I
when I don't
appreciate
say
it.
that to nobody, bro. Like, you know, you're one of the very few people that like I'm like, yo, you
trying,
inspire
man.
me. You inspire me
Yeah,
too. So
That's cool.
It's the little shit that you look at that makes you want to be better.
So what makes you think you're not doing the same thing? So why should I accept your bullshit compliment if you're fucking lying to me?
I don't know. Hey, how far does this go under, dude?
It doesn't matter, dude. You can touch me if you want. I'm saying you gotta be. hey,
Thanks, Bubbles.
take. Hey, give this man a mic. Give him your mic.
Yeah.
Shit on
Hey.
him for a second, bro.
Hey, get on me.
I'm not about that, man.
And he's like, he's like, your forearms don't match with your upper arms, bro. He's like, he's
bro.
like, you're brown from under, but not up top.
No. You don't want to.
I'm
I wanna
fucking
talk
sensitive about my.
Oh my god, Bubbles for sure.
Oh, bro,
Oh, the watch. Oh.
bro, I'm fucking.
God damn.
I'm different.
Yeah, there's a reason I don't wear shorts, man. It's like a strobe light going off in the room when you see my
Hey,
legs.
so I just started wearing shorts this year, bro, and I was like, that's a new thing now. So.
Yeah, but you got sexy. What?
Wait, hey, what happened?
Nothing, bro. My mic's cut
No,
out.
and my legs are the
They
only part
edited
of
that
me
in
that's-
there.
My
Huh?
legs are the only part of me that looks
You want to get a
good,
free dude or what?
but they're just
You wanna
so
hit some shit?
pale.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
should we?
Yeah.
What beat you thinking?
Are you gonna freestyle? Or are you gonna throw a song out there?
I'm gonna throw you a song right now. I'm gonna show
You
some-
pick, dude. Dealer's choice. I want to see
What
what
song you think? I should show him off the tape.
whatever you want, man.
I'll show you a couple. Yeah.
Okay.
No more. You were talking about
We'll
no
do
more.
no more?
Let's do no more.
So
How long you been working on this one?
I did this.
Oh, it's
I
done
went-
already.
Yeah, I just
I
went in the
really
studio
hope
and
it
did
sounds
this
okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
What did you say? How when did you put this out?
wrong one. But,
Bro.
No, I just went in the studio and I just did this. So this is a good song. You tell me what you think. I want your honest opinion on this one.
All right. I'm just gonna be quiet. I'm not gonna look at you.
Yeah. Just be honest with this one.
You might want to point like a mic at it. That's better. That actually might be too loud.
The fuck up. Let him go.
Trying to pray to God without losing faith. Gotta get it for my son each and every day. I've been trying to find a way without moving weight. Cause that's the way I grew up, but it's not the way. I just gotta do better, I see my darker days. I just wanna do better, I know there's better days. Sometimes I feel like living and it's not okay. But I just really want the fucking pain to go away. I don't want this no more.
Bro, where were you mindset when you did this?
I don't want this no more.
Sad.
Somewhere else.
It
Depressed.
sounds sad, bro.
Depressed as well. When you cry. I said, what I said? I'll still be here when I die. I said, hey, let me go. I swear I'm gonna be okay though. Right next to my mom in the sky, I got a halo. Shooters on the ground still moving, that's when I say so. But right now, got a dollar and a drink, so let her pay so.
Case closed, nobody really fuck with me. I done did it for y'all, no one
Show love to me.
Try to put a bullet in my head, backstab. I really lost a couple friends, but I always stay true to me. That's the way you go. Keep it 100 when you be hugging me. I fell in love with rap, but that got ugly. So this might be the last you ever hear.
I said I fell in love with rap, but that got ugly. You know what I mean? Like, and that's real shit. Like, I fell in love with music, and that got ugly when I tried to do like go way too hard in that shit, and it got weird.
Dude, that sounds sad. That sounds sad,
It shouldn't
bro.
be sad, but I mean, yeah, it's sad.
I-
You make music.
Now,
Yeah, that's.
You want to hear some rap? I'm gonna show him just this one. Listen to this one.
Trying to make right not a minute late. We had some times when we were starving, sleeping with the stove open, dope, moving through apartments, cold showers,
Alright.
dogs barking.
When I start rapping, bro, you're gonna be like, yo.
We don't do the cop calling, bunch of villains, green goblin, right around now we mobbing, all black in the dark, whipping her right up on Mountain View. Little man, time to man up. Want to send me your handgun? It don't matter, but you better choose when the window down, getting litty like a blunt. Facts.
Wait, right here. Hey, you're in a trip right now.
I like that.
Wait, hey, this shit goes hard right here.
Talk my shit down, Reno Rich. I swear I'm only getting better with this rap shit. That's fact. Cause it's all facts, no cap. No cap, no cap, no cap. I seen a lot of my homies die caught up in homicides, wanted this murder life. I didn't choose to do that. I stayed in the kitchen and learned how to bag. I got my first CD and learned how to rap. Hoping that shit put my name on the map. I fell in too deep so I couldn't do that. Fuck it, I'm back, let me get a new bag. I'm on attack mode, I'm an asshole. Where the cash go, last hope. Let the grass go, collect cash without pass go. I'm a new brand, no fucking it up like I fucked on the last no champion ring. I'm really feeling like I'm that cold. My own shit is way better than your last. No, my new shit's so historic like Picasso. Open the door, fuck it, I'ma just bulldoze. This shit ain't new to me, I do it fluently. That's how I'm usually up in the cut doing double the work. You would think there was two of me still on the court.
Yeah.
My women and
Hey, yeah. It's there, huh?
You know who, bro? You kind of have like a,
That's it, right? That's crazy.
you kind of have like a Mac Miller flow, almost.
Some.
Who is your inspiration? Who would you say that you
My top 5 or what?
you could run a top 5?
Top 5 is Bone Thugs and Harmony,
Okay,
Key Sweat,
okay,
Lil Wayne,
all right.
and Usher, and probably
T-Pain. No, I'm just playing.
fuck it, get the fuck out of here now.
No.
No T-Pain. But nah. Hey, what's crazy is I listen to R&B music
Okay.
all day.
Yeah.
I listen to R&B. Like that's what I grew up on, R&B. Joe. Nobody, baby. Like I listen to like I'm deep into R&B, like, and you would never expect that I make the music I make because I grew up listening to R&B. 50 Cent. That's my top.
That's
top.
that flow that you just kicked right there. That would be my favorite song of yours.
Yeah.
I like that kind of flow.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Auto-tune is cool.
Yeah.
I get lost in auto-tune.
Yeah.
I
It's
like
cool.
that
I
hard. I like that hard gutter shit.
Yeah.
I've always liked
And
that.
that's one thing I said. Everyone thinks I just do like auto-tune music, but like I can actually sing when I do shows. Like I sing at my show. I don't use auto-tune on my mic when I sing.
Right.
I'm doing my shit. But
I've
when I
always
rap
liked.
like that,
I've always liked like the Busta Rhymes and the Tech Nine and the real
Yeah.
the real heavy.
yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
If I'm rapping too, like I'm rapping, bro. I can rap too. Like
Yeah.
I said, I'll rap. Like whoever want to go toe to toe with me, whoever want to go toe to toe with me, you already know this. Hey, this is direct, live and direct. Whoever want to go toe to toe with me, they can come get it.
We're gonna put all your ads
Yeah.
and all your handles
they
in
can
here,
come
bro.
get it, bro. So like I said, my competition is. My only competition I see is when I wake up every morning, I look in the fucking mirror, bro.
Mm.
That's my only competition, bro. So I'll go toe to toe with anybody, with the best, the hardest, because I know I'm capable of doing that.
Yeah,
if
yeah.
I really want to, you agree? You know I can. This will see me like get down to like when we be freestyling, like doing that, and like, and I don't like to freestyle, but I do,
Right.
and I still kill it too. Like that song No Cap that I just showed you. I freestyled that song. I was with
Okay.
Skylar, and Skylar knows this. Shout out Skylar, SB.
Plug
Hey, he's like playing Call
Write
of
that
Duty.
down.
We're in Houston. He's playing Call of Duty.
Okay.
He's playing Call of Duty on the thing, and I'm sitting next to him recording while he's playing Call of Duty. And he was like, I recorded that shit. I was like, this shit ain't new to me. I do it fluently. That's how I usually up.
Yeah.
I doing dope. And then Skylar goes like this, pause the game. He's like looking at me. He's like, what the fuck you just do? I was like, that's it, homie. He's like, bro. I said, bro.
That's heavy, dude.
Yeah, that's real.
That's
You know?
I like it. Do you think you'll ever throw an all rap album out, or
Yeah,
mixtape or
that's
whatever?
coming too.
Yeah,
And that's gonna be so that's.
I
Gonna
think
be,
that's where the bodies come from, bro.
yeah, and that's gonna be Reno Rich. That's the album that I'm gonna drop is gonna be Reno Rich all rap. So Reno Rich is gonna be all rap. Wesley Carter is gonna be my first album that I do. That's gonna be meaningful music, and it's gonna be a mix of both.
And when's that coming out? Or when do you project it to come out?
I don't know, probably next year.
Really?
Sometime. But the tape I'm gonna drop is July, probably. I don't even got a set date for it, but
Yeah.
it's July sometime.
Okay.
We might do July 22nd. Fuck it. Say
Do you have any shows coming up? With
so-
COVID, did everything just stopped, right?
Yeah, everything stopped, but we did a live stream. So we're on me and Copper Cat. We did a live stream for Respect the Underground
Uh-huh.
and AZ Pop Fest. So we're on Roku and Amazon Prime, I think. Like Roku TV and shit. We did a show, so you can go on Roku TV and like see us watch our show. But we killed that shit too. Like, and it was weird because when we went there was like only like 10 people sitting in the audience, dude. And they had like be spaced out, and they're like sitting here, and they're getting down too. And then after we did this show, the next person that went on, this girl's like dancing, and she's like slapping her ass on the floor, and I'm like, that shit's
Why are you
dirty.
whispering, bro? Get louder with that.
Hey, no, she's slapping. because it's so gross. Because I'm like, yo, like Cody's going around at the time, and we're just doing it, and this bitch is like spanking her shit on the floor. And I was like, yo, I'm pretty sure I stepped in dog shit or something.
Oh.
We're walking around this bitch too, and she's slapping her ass like where we were walking to, and it was gross. And I'm like, yo, that's dirty. Like, I was like, yo, you're musty as fuck, bro. Like, you're straight up musty. Like,
That's
it's
messed
not
up,
good.
bro. Don't talk about my mom like that.
Oh
dude.
my
Don't go
God.
like that, dude.
Oh my god.
So, last question I want to ask you. This is my favorite thing to ask all my guests. Going through what you've gone through and doing what you're doing now in life and the dreams and the aspirations you have. If you had to leave one piece of advice for a younger you, what would it be?
Never give up. Shut up. If you have a dream, bro, you never give up. Because as many times I thought about giving up too, I never did. How many times I want to quit, how many times I want to do some stupid shit to myself too, you never give up. Because some will happen for you. At the end of the day, you agree or no?
Oh, 100%.
What would your advice be too? What would yours be?
If I had to leave somebody, dude, it would probably be stay true to yourself and don't play to crowds.
All right, thank you for that because I'm taking that to heart now.
Yeah.
Stay
That
true
would
to
be mine.
yourself, and that's my second favorite too, and I'm gonna take that to heart, bro. And I
Yeah.
appreciate that. Even you telling me that, you know how much that means to me.
I appreciate it.
To me, I needed that too. Like,
Yeah, dude.
it is what it is, man.
Well,
You got to-
once we get the new studio up and you got that new album and I want to have a party over here,
We'll-
we'll have
we'll do a
a
release
good time.
party.
All right?
Yeah.
All right, bro. I appreciate you coming through. Later,
Yeah,
homie.
bro.
Later, y'all. Appreciate you.